Well, hello, random people, and welcome back to me beating False Frights for the fourth time. How, however, before I get into the run, uh, it would be very nice if you guys could check the description down below, because there's a fundraiser down there, and I'll describe it in my next video or like the shorter version of this video. But it's basically a very good thing when it comes to dominoes. If you like dominoes, I don't know if you do or don't, but basically, if you do it, it's a $20 card, and with the card, if you get one large pizza, you'll get another large pizza for free. So yeah. Anyways, on to the thing. I spent way too much time talking. Let's just go. Oh, I forgot we have Phantom Bonnie. I completely forgot we had Phantom Bonnie. It's here to actually exist. Luckily I found you. And now you guys see why I despise balloons so much. It's just a very short night. I don't like not short night. A very long night. I don't like it. I talk like a lot more after this, so you know. Skip time. Blah, blah, blah. By the way, this is a couple thousand times sped up, so and as we can hear, there's not really a lot of noise other than like random blips. So yeah, I'm just here to say, past this point, I get into a lot of talking about potential characters and potential synergies and stuff like that. So yeah, phone guy otherwise. So yeah. I mean, the only reason why we're pulling down the cameras is to deal with Mold Chica and Phantom Bonnie. So, like, other than that, we should be fine. Because, like, when we deal with Phantom Bonnie, ECOD can appear. When we're dealing with Chica, ECOD can appear. So, like, you know, I feel like it's just necessary. It's the lesser of two evils. I mean, is it the lesser of two evils? Let's think about this. Because if we choose 6 eyes, we're gonna have to like count, not red eyes, not 6 eyes, red eyes. If we choose red eyes, then we're gonna have to put on the mask for a bit extra time every single camera flip down. But if we choose Intending Killer Freddy, we're gonna have to flash a bit before we put the cameras back up, which can waste time and can deal with Emerald Foxy. Decisions. Either way, we're choosing Flip Trap, so. Either way, we're not choosing plushies and we're choosing balloons and Flip Trap, so, you know. Because we choose time, we either have to choose Malware Mangle or Vincent, and both these guys are not good to the setup. So, you know, we're not going to choose either of them. So, either Red Eyes or Freddy. Red Eyes or Freddy. It's a tough decision. The issue is, whenever I deal with Phantom Bonnie, I quickly flip the cameras down and flip them back up, which can lead to Freddy May taking advantage of that and just killing me on the spot. So we're gonna choose these red eyes, which is what I originally planned to do. So nothing really changed. Anyways, the strat is pretty much exactly the same, so yeah. Just go crazy, I guess. There's not really much else to say, just go crazy. The only way that Flip Trap would potentially cause an issue is if, like, I'm in the middle of dealing with... Actually, wait, should we choose Flip Trap? Let's think about this for a second. If we choose Flip Trap, then we're going to have to pay more attention to what camera we're on, because if we get bricked twice, we die. But then we have time after, so, you know, that would be good. But if we choose Nightmare Fan, which is a wild thing to say, he has an audio cue. He's very easy to deal with. And he'll force us to put the cameras down, which would coincide with Phantom Bonnie. The only issue is that if we do Nightmare Fan, we have to do balloons, which is a much longer night. Because the issue is, like, what if I'm dealing with, like, Emerald Foxy, and then Chica pulls up? Or I had to flip the cameras down to the Phantom Bonnie. Or something along the lines of that, and then I had Flip Chop, like, bricking. I mean, the main thing I could say to myself in that situation is a skill issue, so, honestly. However, it's very interesting that Static Guy doesn't actually, like, doesn't attack on blackouts. That's very interesting. I did not know that. I could definitely abuse that, honestly. Like, for the max mode, obviously. I could definitely, like, use that to my benefit. So just, like, spam blackouts with Phone Guy. Just to lock in with Phone Guy, and then bada bing, bada boom, we're fine. And the only issue with doing that strategy would be all the cam and the mask animatronics. But yeah, we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. How much bars are we gonna have? Neither Education and Skeleton or other guy gives bars, so I don't know if you give a bar. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3. That's all the ones in. Actually, no, because these two come out and make you have to make me wear the mask. That'll actually 1. Where was the other one? 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. So I actually have 6 bars. I think, theoretically. Assuming that each character that attacks through the office gives you a bar. They have to put the mask on, gives you a bar. Assuming that. Anyways. I don't know, actually. Should I choose Flip Chop or Nightmare Fan? This is actually a tough decision. Obviously not Vincent. Like, Vincent's like the obvious no. But Nightmare Fan surprisingly works. It depends on how aggressive he is, to be honest. Because I'd rather a short night and then boss time than balloons than boss time. Because, like, yeah, while it's going to be, like, way more difficult due to you having 4 things to click, you getting your stuff drained faster, you attacking faster, you moving faster, yada yada yada, you fading in faster, stuff like that, and you, I don't know what you do, but whatever you do it more for like those 3 minutes, I think. But I mean, it's not that bad. Like, the only time I really have to like be scared when it comes to Emerald Freddy is when I have to flip the camera down due to Phantom Bonnie and you're low. That's the only time I would really be scared. And if that happens, I'm just gonna like quickly flip up the cameras in between flashes and just put on the camera for put on the mask for ECOD and deal with Chrome Freddy. Other than that, like, there's no really worst case scenario here, unlike the worst case scenario of Foxy exiting the cove and Malware Mangle being at like 2. Or Foxy exiting the cove and Malware Mangle being at 0, and I had to focus all my attention on Emerald Foxy just for me to get curb stomped by Mangle. Like, that situation doesn't exist here. I haven't even done the night yet, and I'm already talking about like potential situations. You know, I don't know. I never thought that I'd actually be able to do this or have this roster. In my personal opinion, I would have swapped out Nightmare Body for something. I mean, not Nightmare, Phantom Body for something else. That's my opinion. Cause like, yeah, you just force me to put the cams down, which is annoying. Yeah. Anyways, let's do the night. 38 balloons, I think. Well, that's where Foxy is. Foxy's in 9. Was that Bonnie? That was Bonnie. I didn't know how much faded in counted as faded in. Anyways, that's a reset. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna reset because of that. 6, 11. If I reset because of that, it would actually tweak out. Wait. 7, 4. There's Foxy. One, 4. Foxy moved. I'm gonna clean out this camera. I knew it. I knew it. Oh. We're gonna clean this. Clean out the camera. Clean out the camera. Is that Bonnie again? I couldn't even tell how faded in you were. Okay, great. Never mind, that is a reset. I knew that Bonnie was a good choice. Okay, Oh, I don't like that combo. I don't like that combo at all. Actually, no, you're fine. Never mind. I realized that was Puppet. Once that was Puppet, I was like, never mind, I'm fine. Chica, no. Puppet, yeah, you're fine. Puppet's fine just because it's Puppet. Puppet's like extremely easy to deal with. I could not tell that Phantom Money was actually like faded in. So, yeah. That's kind of a skill issue on my part. I didn't really kind of... Phantom Money, I mean not Phantom Money. Bonnie moved once. Honestly, I can't even count like the times when Bonnie like should theoretically be at what event. Because of him being able to change like... Because there's an extra camera that I didn't know about on the right side that I did not know existed. And just because of that, I can't count like how much Bonnie moved. Because theoretically, it should be 4 for the 4 for the right, 3 for the left. Since there's no like intermediate camera for the left, but there is one for the right. I think that's what it was. But the issue is, since that camera does exist, we can't really count that anymore because it could just be like theoretically 4 to the right and 4 to the left, so we can't really count like his movements. Anyways, he moved twice. I think he's gonna get to the vent before being able to actually do it though, so that's great. And we're done. Yeah, knew it.
he's moving faster, but not like fast enough to the point where it can actually cause like concern. So yeah. Nightmare fan, you. Phone guy, are we serious? It could have just been Chrome Freddy. It could have been Chrome Freddy, and we'd all be fine and happy and dandy. No. I could just choose all cam characters and then like a single thing just for what's his name? So I could just stall static guy forever pretty much. Boom, boom, pow. Nope, not good enough. I theoretically could get 3 characters right now. Boom, boom. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I can see that one. Boom, boom, boom. Now what's here? Tire track Freddy. You shouldn't have. However, we can't do it because that requires the camera. So, yeah. Anyways. I just realized that's required with the camera because I forgot Puppet. 5692. Let's see. Because the issue is we chose Puppet too early. We chose Puppet too early, so now we have to like reset. Great. Yes, I did just close the game because I had to reset. Because there's no like exiting out of the game once you're in it. So, yeah. If only Phantom Bonnie wasn't in on that round. No, low spec mode. Yada 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 yada. Blah 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 blah. Please just load already. Thank you. New run. Yes, I want a new run. Tire track Freddy is cameras. Your cameras. You're not cameras actually. I don't know why I said that. Either way, no. So. If I reach a certain subscriber goal, I may just stream me trying to beat the max mode. So, random tidbit. You're not cameras. You're cameras. You're not cameras. Balloons. We're trying to get static, man. Not just beat this thing normally. You're fine, you're fine, you are not. No, because that's 2 characters that are gonna need the vents to deal with, and I don't like that. You could be the exception. Balloons. I don't know exactly how it is, but I think the check's on like the 3rd or 4th fright. I may be wrong. I think it's like the 3rd or 4th fight where the check is that allows for like the whatchamacallit, the static man to appear. Again, we need a false cam cycle. These are currently not false cam cycles. Balloons is not a false cam cycle. Okay, you're okay. You use cameras. I had to recharge your stuff, so I'm gonna use cameras. You're just annoying for this cycle. I generally have no clue how I'm gonna do the max mode, so I'm probably just gonna like do it video by video. Yay! This is so great. This is perfect.
This is not perfect. This is... You are the one throwing it off, so I can't just stay in the cameras forever and ever and ever. Again, it's primarily this is just luck just to get the right thing for the right run, so I don't die. So here's a list of characters that we cannot get no matter what, or else the run's over. Delta Freddy and Yellow Freddy, that combo. Malware Mangle, because you're just way too aggressive. Nightmare Golden Freddy, Phantom Bonnie, because we just experienced a why. Purple Guy, Vincent, the Withered Goldens, and that's it. By the way, it's like half the roster. So basically we can't get half the roster the entire run, or else it's a dead run. And we can't get another, like, quarter of the roster beforehand, or else we're going to have to use the cameras, making that a dead run when it comes to the challenge. The challenge being make Static Man manifest. However, Static Man not appearing during a blackout makes him surprisingly easy, honestly. Because think about it, we're going to have blackouts like non-stop. We're either going to have blackouts or be using the cameras non-stop. So, like, the only reason why we would... I wonder if Chica the Killer counts as a blackout, because technically we can't, like, put up the camera to do anything. And she fills up the exposure bar, so I wonder if that counts as a blackout. Like, what counts as a blackout, what doesn't? Because, no, I did not mean to click that. Because what's his name counts as a blackout? Phone Guy. Phone Guy counts as a blackout. So, I mean, theoretically it should be fine. I also wonder how fast it fades out. Because if it's like, what's his name? What's their name? I forgot. This is fine, actually. I like this. Okay. Okay. I mean, the only issue is that we had to get the check right here. If we don't get the check right here, then we're just cooked for the rest of the night. We have to reset, because it's a dead run. So, yeah. Other than that, this is a good run. And then I saw that there was actually balloons there. So, the check has to be on run night 1, 2. The check has to be on night 3, or else we're just dead. So, pray for me, I guess. Because I know the check isn't on nights 1 or 2, because that's like way too fast for a check to just spawn in a thing, so you can't stay out in the office for too much. That's like way too short of a time. It has to be either nights 3 or 4. Or 5. I mean, I feel like 5 would be like the deciding factor, because I got him once at 5. Like 5's like, oh yeah, he hasn't pulled the cameras like a certain amount of time, or in the game, or something like that. Anyways, so if we just don't pull the cameras at all in night 3, we should be fine. I need to stop double clicking on my life. Because if I keep double clicking, I'm gonna die to ECOD someday. Boom, we're done. There's definitely like a strat, not a strat, a stat in the game that's basically like, oh yeah, this guy pulled up the cameras X many times, or Y many times, or Z many times. I can't even go this way because of balloons. So we gotta stay Chrome Freddy and you. Who's here? Yes, perfect. And it's only plushies.
Like, I wish I could have gotten Emerald Foxy, but I just can't right now with balloons. You know. I mean, getting 3 characters in one run is fine, I guess. The only thing is, I wish I could have gotten 4 characters this run and just spent the other run getting just the other 2. Actually, no, I should have definitely just chosen Foxy there. Because I think it's like an individual check from night to night. Because one night I got balloons on one of my runs, and I was fine. Then the next night I didn't get balloons. I just stayed in the office the entire time, and I got curb stomped. It was only like the last night too, with the exact same strat. I think the only reason why I didn't like perform the strat correctly is because I didn't like use the cameras past a certain point. Molchica fills up the bar so slowly, it's basically nothing. As long as she doesn't like jump us or like be in the later nights, we're fine. I mean, the thing is, I'm not gonna reset this run unless I have to, because rolling for this is way more difficult than rolling for a compatible strat with Emerald Foxy. Because, like, think about it. If we're rolling for this, well, first of all, the only reason we're going to put the cameras down is for you and you, like you two, that's it. So, I can go with time. And secondly, what was I saying again? Oh yeah, it's way easier to do, to, like, unlock Emerald Foxy if we have a run where we already have all these characters and it'll have a lot less pressure on it than doing a run without we're unlocking 3 characters and I'm tweaking the entire time. So, you know, it's just obvious strat. Anyways, Molchica doesn't even show up that often, so we're fine. We really just have to track Molchica and you. That's it. And you already moved to camp 3, not camp 3, camp 2. I looked at you for a single second. Anyways. So, how's your day? Never mind, you moved. So, they're both gonna move to here, though, because you moved to the... You just go straight to the... Yeah, okay. I don't know what... Oh, it was ECOD. I forgot ECOD moves like that. Anyways, which side are you on? So I can, like, force you out. They're both stacked or reserves. Okay, yeah, so I'm just not gonna look at you then. Because ECOD also moved, so I'm gonna try to get all you guys to attack at the same time. And then boom, we're done. See? It was that easy. If we just get them all like synced, we're fine. Cause they all move at like roughly the same intervals. If Chica isn't like in a moldy room and we're not staring at Bonnie. So it's like way easier to sync them up than like anyone else. Was there always this much static on the cameras? Okay, Mole Chica's here. Bonnie's also there, so we're gonna clean. We're gonna keep our cams on cam 9 because we can hear them. Well, we can hear Chica when she goes in with the zzz. It's not really a zzz, but it's like something like that. You know, like that thing. And as you can see, Static Man is not attacking until the blackout's over. And he's definitely... Oh, never mind, he's right there. Well, we're just gonna clean this. Then. Oh, thank you. I tried to not be stupid and accidentally flip up the cams twice. And that's like the only way I could possibly die. I mean, due to the fact that they're all like at roughly the same speed, I genuinely don't have to worry about one of them rushing past the others. So, you know, it's just like that easy. I'm gonna push them both to the same camera. Move. Anyways, ECOD, you good? ECOD is not good. Never mind, we're fine. Anyways, so yeah, boom, we're done. As I said, we're fine. So the tire track Freddy and the balloons. It's just the obvious choice. Actually, I lied. Tire track Freddy and time. I'm not gonna choose Vincent. We're just gonna choose Red Eyes. You know, obvious choice. Basic, easy choice. So yeah. And this is why I'm gonna pause, cause I like pausing two animatronics, well, a animatronic away before I hopefully win, because I'm tired. So, yeah, hard cut like right here. Okay, I took a bit of a break. It was a couple-day break. I did not expect it to be that long. However, I had school to do. So let's see if I can remember what I was gonna do here. You two are both cameras. I think I was gonna make it so that you and you are gonna be like synced. Unless you interrupt our whatever. You're gonna be fine because I'm gonna be in the cameras like the entire night. You're gonna be fine because I'm gonna be in the cameras the entire night. You're gonna be fine because I'm gonna be in the cameras the entire night. I'm just gonna fix you fast, I guess. I think that's what it was. It's just basically my flicking skills are not on point, by the way. Just to show like how little I've been existing on this game, unfortunately. Where is this like? Two, 9. Where's 10? 10. I think you're right here, aren't you? Oh no, you're right here then. Where? Oh, they're both in the same spot. There's it, you're right. Okay, you're right there. Boom. Okay, we deal with that blackout. Shock that. 6, 2, 4. Oh, I got like really rusty really fast. Thank everything that this is a comically slow night. Ten, 5, 2. I'm gonna claim this. Uh, 1, 6, 2. Chica's currently about to push, so let's get the head. Where's the head? There's the head. Boom. Okay, and now we're fine pretty much. Effectively. 9, 2, 4. You're right here, aren't you? Yeah, you're right there. So we're just gonna charge this. Down, shock. Boom. Are we serious? Three, 8, 7. Great. The one thing I never thought would ever happen. The only thing I never ever thought would happen. Bonnie ruining a cycle just because it's Bonnie. Now I think we can just stall for the rest of the night. We should be fine. Why? I didn't mean to click on the thing. Uh, Clean this, because I'm not going to deal with that later. Now we're going to wait. Of course. I didn't mean like that, but okay. Guess they're all here. What? Disarm. Let's clean this. Oh my gosh. They're both in cam 8, I think, right now. There you are. We're gonna charge this. Now we're gonna wait. Now we're gonna stall Bonnie by not looking at him. Bonnie was not stalled. Clean this. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't accidentally click on the camera down button. This is the one thing I wish that there was keybinds for, honestly. Because the camera 1 button, it's just such an easy camera to click off of accident. Like, the camera down button is just so big and right there. Like, I accidentally can click down on it, like, pretty much any point in the night. Bonnie has to cross through camera 8 in order to get to either route, I think. Unless he goes through camera 5 to camera 6. Right? Right. We're gonna clean this first. Bonnie, are you here? Bonnie's there. We're gonna stall. Check on Chica. Because now we're just slowing down Chica every single cycle, pretty much, effectively. Ah, okay. Okay, boom. We're done. I literally just sold randomly. I'm not even clip forming right now. And obviously we're gonna choose red eyes. Because the only reason why we're putting our cameras down is for, like, these two. And technically tire check ready, but we don't really count that. So. And I'd rather die than do balloons. I mean, actually, would balloons be fine for this one? Because, like, balloons kind of is, like, the exact same thing as what we've been doing, except we're just checking the cameras more. But the issue is that I'm slower with the cameras now. So I don't want to accidentally, like, take too long with balloons and then die to either exposure or a brain fart. So, I think we're ready to time. Okay, I'm gonna count my eggs before they hatch or whatever the saying is. 1, 2, 3. How much? How much am I missing? These I'm missing. I'd get 3. I'd only have 3 left if I don't die twice, which honestly shouldn't happen. Cause like when it comes to Emerald Freddy, it's not that difficult. Cause here's exactly what's gonna happen. The strat quite literally will just be like, do a tire track Freddy, and these 3 for the opening of the night. He has to get he like attacks on intervals of 3. So if we could theoretically just make it a long night by just only doing it when either Mold Chica and stuff like that, like when Mold Chica and WGTB are pulling up, or we can make it a faster night by not doing that, but that's more risky, and I don't want to die accidentally twice due to brain farts. Like I wish that there was a different thing so that to pull down or pull up the monitors. If only. Where's the evil horse coming? It's like while I like the big thing at the big thing like right here telling me like where the monitor where the camera button is, it's just decently annoying when it comes to like. Actually, no, it wasn't annoying before. It's just annoying now because I kind of suck now. The only issue is the fact that I didn't have enough time to really prep. So, okay. Anyways, this is literally the exact same thing, except Red Eyes is going to attack like 2 times total. That's it, honestly. Like you're gonna have probably 4 cameras now because this is a +5. You're going to, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go look at the max mode for a bit and describe to you what the max modes will be. So obviously it's gonna be the 20, 1, 2, 25, 1, 2, 3, 28, 20, the obvious one with the boss. However, there's also gonna be like the one with the task at 6. I don't know the differences between the time with 1 to 6 because they're all like +5. Like with balloons and frettles I get, but I don't get time. It's not like it's adding more than 5, so I don't get it, but I don't really care either. So the ones I'll probably choose to like verify will just be like the time because it's technically the most difficult. Technically, the boss because it's the obvious one. The perfect run, the imperfect run, and yeah. What's the imperfect run? You'll never know until I actually do it. Okay. Yeah, it should be easy though, honestly. High key a keybind with I know the creator kind of said that, like they're not gonna do keybinds, other than like the control being the flashlight, but high key a keybind just for like S being the camera. Give me that. Okay, he moved anyways. So. They're both there now, so I'm gonna clean this. Freddy part, Freddy part, Freddy part, Freddy part, Freddy part, Freddy part. There you are. Okay, that was Bonnie or Ecod. I'm pretty sure Ecod's gonna attack when Chica attacks, so. Yep, knew it. Let me clean this first. Bonnie, where you at? Bonnie's right there. 4, 10, 11. Three, 2, 4. Chica moved. No, hang on. 4, 11. 11, 1. Where's the part? 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 There's the part. Chica's right there, so we're gonna wait. Freddy, high key. High key, I pray you don't kill me right now, Freddy. I think Red Eyes is gonna attack this camp flip too, so it's gonna be like all three of them. Boom, boom. 765. Bonnie, where are you? Bonnie's not there. Bonnie's right here. Bonnie is right there. Okay. Four, 10. We're gonna clean this. Is Chica on cam 2? Chica is on cam 2. Let's go, Chica. Come on, Chica. Why did you move? You didn't have to move. You don't have to be the bad guy. Bonnie, I swear if we move into either, I swear if we move into camp 8 while I'm. You don't have to be the bad guy. I say as my face gets mauled by Chica. Bonnie's like right here, isn't he? Yep, knew it. Okay, I think this is Chica's last attack, and if Bonnie doesn't move to 9, this is his last attack. If Bonnie moves to 7, we're fine. If he moves to 9, he's about to attack. He moved to 9, great. Okay, Chica, how you doing? Just don't move. Don't move and we'll be fine. Don't move. That was ECOD. That wasn't ECOD? What? Because I pulled the thing down and he wasn't there. That's odd. Maybe now he'll pull a thing down? Like, where? ECOD, what? Oh yeah, ECOD. That was ECOD. So then why did ECOD not attack? That's so weird. We're one camp flip away from death, so. Well, not death, but like one camp flip away from being annoying. So, you know, just not do another camera flip. I don't think Chica should even attack before the night ends, so we're fine. None of them should be fast enough to attack again before the night ends. So, yeah, knew it. Yeah, I just need to not have a brain fart and not be slow when it comes to... Because Tire Track Freddy could kill me if I'm too slow. Yeah. This is going to be a comically easy night, honestly. Even though it's 9 animatronics total. I include Emerald Freddy in the animatronic total because he technically is an animatronic. So the strat's probably gonna be build Tire Track Freddy. Look at check out these 3. When Chica's at camera 8, we're gonna look at Emerald Freddy to memorize his code into my head. And then once Chica moves out of camp 8 to attack, or Bonnie moves into either vent to attack, we're gonna pull in the camera, deal with them, and then input the code. So technically, we should only do this in 15 camera flips. Wrong. In 22 camera flips. Because we're dealing Tire Track Freddy separately. Then we're going on to him. So 22, because you're 6 to build. Right? Leg, arm, torso, head. Yeah, 6. You're 6 to build, and then you're 15 to obliterate. So, yeah. I'm gonna go get something to eat, honestly. It's been 18 minutes, but I am still hungry. So, I'll be back in hopefully less than a day. So, yeah. This should be getting posted on the 16th, if I am not slow. And this video should be less than an hour, hopefully. Yeah. Hard pause right here. Hello. I am back from my break. Anyways, yeah, this night should be comically easy because, it's literally the exact same as last night, except
random big numbers. So yeah. Also, Molchika gives like a sort of audio cue before she goes in, so we can just go based off of that whenever we want to like put the cams down to then deal with Emerald Freddy. So we don't have to actually be on our camera. The only potential issue could be if Emerald Freddy appears on the same camera as like Bonnie, causing Bonnie to move, and we don't want to deal with that. Like that's not a good situation. However, that's like kind of extremely rare because the only two cameras that would actually cause that to be like actual issue would be it to be cameras 9 and 7, I think it is, the two vent cameras. Because like if he's at either of those two, and Bonnie goes into either of those two, and we stare at him, Bonnie's gonna go out of the vent into attack phase, and we don't really want that to happen. So we'll be fine though. We got this. Okay, 2, 5, 4, 7. 2, 5, 4, 7. 1, 5, 7. 2, 9, 7, 6. Right? Yeah. Oh, I should clean this. Did you move again? No. 2, 9, 7, 6. 5, 10, 3. Are you on camera 7? No, you're not. You're on camera 6. 9, 4, 9, 3, 4, 6? Yeah, 9, 4, 3, 6. Okay. 9, 4, 3, 6. Now we're gonna wait for Chica. And they're overlapping. 9, 4, 3, 6. 9, 4, 3, 6. 9, 4, 3, 6. Boom. One cycle done, we instantly public cams. 6, 11, 1. Yep, he's also dealt with. That's great. Okay, we have another arm. Did you move? Yes, you did move. Great. Okay. Mama. Where are you? 8, 5, 1, 4. 8, 5, 1, 4. 8, 5, 1, 4. 9, 4, 8. Clean this. Let's try to find the part first, so we can stay on schedule. Yep. Where are you? 7, 9, 3, 5. 7, 9, 3, 5. 7, 9, 3, 5. The cams. 1, 10, 6. Are you currently here? Yes, you are. Six, 4, 1, 2. When Bonnie goes into vent, 6, 4, 1, 2. 6, 4, 1, 2. 6, 4, 1, 2. That's gonna count as a blackout, so static I won't kill. 4, 3, 1. How did you go straight from there to there? Okay, boom. Where's 9? 9. Oh, 9, 6, 7. 9, 1, 6, 7. Are we serious? Great. 9, 1, 6, 7 though, so. 9, 1, 6, 7 on next camera flip. You're currently camera. Oh, okay, great. You're right there. 9, 1, 6, 7. 9,
9, 1, 6, 7. 5, 1, 10. Clean this. Currently camp 8, right? Yep. 7, 8, 6, 5. Charge both of them. 7, 8, 6, 5. Right? Yep, 7, 8, 6, 5. Seven, 8, 6, 5. Gonna clean this because Toy Bonnie hasn't crossed here yet. 1, 11, 2, 7. Right? Yeah, Toy Bonnie hasn't crossed that threshold yet, so we're fine. 6, 9, 2, 7. You moved. 6, 9, 2, 7. On next camera flip. Oh, so you're about to push. Okay, great. 6, 9, 2, 7. I'm just stalling right now, honestly. Okay, I was Bonnie moving into the camera 7, I think. Right, yep. 6, 9, 2, 7 on next camera flip. I'd prefer if you were the cause of the next camera flip and not Bonnie, but okay. 6, 9, 2, 7. Okay, great. Boom. Okay, 5, 4, 10. We clean this. We're 6 away. We're gonna charge this so we don't forget about it. You moved from here. You should be in camp 2 right now. Yep, 7, 2, 6, 8. And I think, where did you go? Okay, you're right here, so you're probably gonna go to camp 6. 7, 2, 6, 8 though. I have to remember that. 7, 2, 6, 8. You're in camp 8 right now. Or are you also in camp 8? No, you're in camp. Why do you keep on pushing in the fastest available route this way? It's so annoying. 7, 2, 6, 8. 7, 2, 6, 8. 7, 2, 6, 8. 7, 2, 6, 8. I need to not forget that. Seven, 2, 6, 8, because Bonnie's not close enough to actually cause an issue. 7, 2, 6, 8. 6, 7, 5. Now Bonnie's close enough to cause an issue, so we should probably find him and then 9, 4, 8, 7. So next camera flip, 9, 4, 8, 7. 9, 4, 8, 7. Like immediately after. 9, 4, 8, 7. 1, 7, 11. Our exposures are getting decently high, but it's fine because we're like far into the night, so it's not gonna cause an issue. 2, 4, 1, 3. What? How are you already here? 2, 4, 1, 3. 2, 4, 1, 3. Mold Chica, Loki gotta lock in. Okay, boom. They're both gonna disappear like the same time. 2, 4, 1, 3. Next attack. Easy dubs. What? Not easy dubs, easy strat. 3, 11, 7. Where's Bonnie? Bonnie's right there. Okay, Bonnie's in 9. Let's see if we can find him first. Oh, 4, 1, 3, 7. Okay. 4, 1, 3, 7. Okay. I can just force Bonnie out. 4, 1, 3, 7. 2, 4, 3. You moved. Okay, where are you? Where are you? 1, 5, 7, 4. And we're staring at Mold Chica too at this point, so easy. We kind of, this one's like the easiest one. One, 5, 7, 4. Don't forget it.
5, 7, 4, 11, 1. You didn't cross through here, but you could still be. Where are you actually? Where? Oh, that's where you were. I couldn't see you. You went to 9, didn't you? Yeah. Okay. 7, 3, 9, 4. Okay. Hold, I can force you out. 7, 3, 9, 4 though. 7, 3, 9, 4. We'll put the mask on and we're done. As long as the static guy doesn't manage to kill us in the last like frame. However, boom, that is it. We did it again. Let's go. The fight is over, finally. 2 lives remaining because we sold at one point. And we unlocked 3 new characters. Let's go. And bada bing, bada boom. I hope that this is less than an hour. That's my next completion of False Frights. I think theoretically I should have 2 more runs left. Because both Phone Guy and what's his name? Education Endoskeleton are both in the same like route of cam stuff. Not cam, office stalling kind of. So, you know, it's kind of like they're kind of synced that way. So it should only be 2 runs left. One for Emerald Foxy over here, and the other for the Freaksters of Emerald, not Emerald Foxy, of what's his name? I just said it. I just said it. How did I forget? Educating Endoskeleton and Phone Guy. Yeah, those 2. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.